The Newsline.
In our previous video commentaries, we highlighted how pro-Hamas and pro-Palestinian factions rely on paid protesters to stage demonstrations. In today's video, we draw your attention to a similar issue. The protest you are watching took place in Sri Lanka. Footage from another protest organized by radical Islamic groups shows a young boy, a foreigner who likely entered Sri Lanka on a tourist visa. A Sri Lankan Muslim protester asks him for his name and his thoughts on the anti-Israel protests in the country. The boy introduces himself, claims to be from the Gaza Strip in Palestine, and says he is impressed with the protest. Many viewers may not realize that the boy has violated Sri Lankan law by participating in this protest. The offense is not about the anti-Israel nature of the demonstration. Rather, as in most countries, foreigners on tourist visas are prohibited from engaging in political activities, including assemblies and protests, even if they are peaceful. Violations like these pose a threat to national security and public safety. Any foreigner on a tourist visa found participating in such activities can be arrested and deported. Foreigners entering Sri Lanka on business visas face similar restrictions. While they may attend business-related meetings, they cannot engage in political activities. Tourist visas are strictly limited to sightseeing and visiting locations open to the public. Non-citizens participating in protests is not a minor offense. This is exactly how outsiders gradually take the law into their own hands. Minor offenses like these often serve as entry points for radical Islam to gain a foothold in a country. The same strategy has been used in many Western and European nations, where radicals infiltrated developed societies posing as students or refugees, eventually influencing entire communities. The West tolerated such behavior in the name of multiculturalism, with severe consequences. Islamic radicals exploited the generosity of host countries, attacking their culture, customs, and values, refusing to integrate, and seeking to reshape these nations according to their faith. They are, in effect, biting the hand that fed them. Sri Lanka is showing signs of a similar pattern. Radical Islamists are slowly but steadily taking the law into their own hands under the guise of free speech. Radical Islamic politicians, such as Mujibur Rahman, are seen exploiting loopholes to advance this agenda. Israeli tourists, meanwhile, reportedly face harassment during visa applications, with officials citing non-existent errors as excuses to delay or obstruct entry. Returning to the young tourist in this video footage, he should be promptly arrested and deported, as he has violated Sri Lankan law and poses a threat to both national security and public safety. The young man claims to be from the Gaza Strip. Does he appear to come from a famine-stricken or impoverished region? How is he holding an expensive iPhone while claiming to be from one of the poorest areas in the world? In conclusion, the Muslim minority in Sri Lanka largely kept a low profile following the Easter Sunday attacks. However, with the onset of the Israel-Hamas conflict, they appear to have found renewed momentum, seeking to advance their ideology under the banner of religion and God. We urge the Sri Lankan government to take notice of these issues and implement necessary measures to eliminate this threat at its root before it spreads and overwhelms the entire country. If this report helped you see the situation on the ground clearly, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to People's TV, where truth has no agenda, and facts speak louder than spin.
Subscribe us for more details.